So we got 4 we're dropping this week?
Yeah. All right, it's going live. Let's see.
Should I tell her we're dropping 4 episodes?
Sure. What's up, everyone? This time we actually got people in here. Last time we started a stream, it was just us for like the first 5 minutes. It's always awkward. It's like, it's just us. We're just hanging out, you know, waiting for people to get in. But I see Amelia in the chat. She said hello.
Dude, I watch those like videos of when they reward streamers who have never gotten a viewer or whatever, and
Yeah, I got my
sometimes
haircut.
they're just touching, man. With
Yeah. She said, hello, you got your haircut. Yes, I got my haircut. It was about time. It was about time. How's everyone doing, too?
Wolfing, man.
Everyone who's here. There's a way for me to get the chat onto OBS,
I was
too.
wondering that.
I can do that. I just got to figure out how. Nonetheless, it's not worth the fight right now. I got the chat up here on the screen. Father, would you prefer me to put the... You see how I have it on this screen back here? Would you prefer it right here?
Probably right there.
Okay.
Because we're not really recording an
Oh,
episode.
Reggie's digging. What's up, boy? I know we're doing work. Hey, everybody, let me know if there's any audio issues, any video issues. We're testing out these lav mics again. I think you got yours folded in your shirt.
No.
Oh, shit, you did. I did mine backwards. I'm so sorry, everyone. It might be fuzzy. E-Pilot 007. Hi, all. Reggie Cam. Oh. We're going to be doing some video splitting, so I'll stop talking. I'm so sorry, everyone. Just trying to practice with these lavs.
Static base.
So if we're going to practice, let's practice right.
You just put a nice shirt on them. Not
true.
that these aren't good shirts, but
No, these are nice design,
clip on
but they're
them.
not dress shirts.
not at all.
Boom. How's that look, too?
I got some droopage.
So now that the fuzz is gone, I'm sorry I had to mess with
No,
that. God only
Amelia
knows
said
how
that
sounds.
she can hear you
You can
fine.
see and hear fine. Well, let me know if you can't anymore. We got, according to the studio, 4 people in here, but I see 2 in the chat. We got Amelia and E-Pilot 007. What's up, E-Pilot 00? I like that name.
Makes
Yeah,
me
we
wonder,
definitely...
Is he a James Bond, or are
Gotta
they
be.
a James Bond fan?
Probably a piloting fan, too. As we get our video splitter action going, then we can get... Then we might need a Reggie Cam. Sometimes he's got pretty funny reactions to things. He's
Is
kind
that
of
about 4 cameras?
All right, we already got...
Jeez Louise.
Jeez Louise. It says 6 concurrent right now. Who else is in here? Say hi in the chat. Say
Or
hi.
else.
We were talking a little bit right before it went live. So yeah, we can tell them that we got freaking 4 interviews.
4 episodes this week, all interviews.
Yeah, if I can get them all edited in time, we'll have 4 drop. That's the goal. But it's been, we had 1 on Friday, then 3 today.
It's brutal.
It's interview season. We got 2 already next weekend. 1 the weekend after, maybe 2 that next weekend too.
We got a whole bunch.
It's busy. It's interview season. We're like,
Well, it's before the holidays.
yeah.
Everyone wants to get their word out or whatever. No, we got some bangers coming too.
Yeah.
No lie.
Also, I know I mentioned it last time, but we have the stickers and emojis that you can send in the YouTube chat now that we're like semi-monetized. We have YouTube memberships active.
So was the big heart always there?
Yeah. I think if I click that, what happens if I click the big heart? Oh, that's how I send like regular free emojis, and there's like paid stickers and emojis and stuff like that.
So you paid
to send your
emoji.
And it like stays at the top. I don't understand the YouTube chat stuff too much, but it exists now. We at least have the features available. But even better, our Patreon memberships. We now have YouTube memberships as well.
Oh, that's right. You can subscribe as just like you would a Patreon supporter, but
through YouTube.
Through YouTube.
Correct.
I get it.
So we offer that now as well. If you want to become a YouTube member, it's all the same offerings as our Patreon as well. So you can get on-air shout-outs if you want just access to our Discord server, stuff like that. And then, yeah, like maybe somebody can explain better than I. I think you can, like, send stuff that, like, stickies a message for a bit of time, depending on what it is. Like, you could sticky a message for, like, 10 minutes of the broadcast or something like that.
Fair
Then
enough.
then we I just need to do it because we have some custom emojis and stickers in the Ruff
You
Talk.
can import them over to
And then
the-
people,
yeah.
you know, you can set it for like $1. People can send the Stratus face, you know, that your favorite GIF reaction and stuff like that. So ePilot007 said, all good here. First time catching your lives. Usually listen on the podcast. Yeah, community hangouts are starting to be something we're trying to do.
It's just a chill little. I guess it's an unwind for us as well.
Yeah, it's a little definitely different than doing interviews and news, right? I mean, we're just sitting here reading the chat, talking. Yeah.
Well, what's weird is it's most of. I mean, 99.9% of what we always do is recorded, so it's
Then Amelia said, yeah, I sent a sticker recently on another show. I actually think you sent 2 stickers the first time we had it, too. Did you see the picture of you guys in game meetups? Oh,
I did.
Let me go look at it right now.
On the I can't remember where you guys, the dance club, something club. I won't lie, I got selfish and clicked on the image because you had tagged in the Discord. And it was on all the like. Looks like it's got to be like 80, 90-inch TVs. Oh, you're just looking now. Yeah?
Which app was this? Was this Resonate? Was it?
That's what I believe.
That's freaking badass.
Blue
Look at
Dragon
that.
Theater.
Watching the Alberto interview. He was a fun guy.
He's awesome.
I'm excited for Brazen Blaze. That one's. It's cool that it's on both TVs.
How long has he lived in Japan?
I think 10 years was
10
what he
years?
said, if I remember correctly.
Spain to Japan.
He said it was the Blue Dragon Theater in Resonite. Resonite's got a lot of hype to it right now. Let's see. What's everybody's thoughts on Resonite so far? That's
I heard it's a hate it or love it.
kind of like Ghostbusters. Hey, you know what's funny? I heard some negative things about Power Wash Sim VR on day 1, and then quickly that changed. Now I've heard nothing but good things. So we definitely got to hop into it soon. When we got the, we don't got it yet, but when we get it, we'll have to hop in. I know you're a big fan of the flat screen one.
Yeah, I was
got
hoping
co-op
to have,
VR.
I was hoping to have early access.
I'm not saying nothing.
I don't
I'm not
see
saying
a lot of
nothing.
People who
We seem to either.
no, it just same with Ghostbusters, which is usually the tragic
But it went very quickly from
doom.
I wasn't hearing the best things, to now all of a sudden I am hearing the best things.
Well, I think the initial people that jumped on it was one batch, and now that it's out to more people, you'll get more of an averaged out 2 out of 10.
I don't know. For what?
I think Resonate.
Oh, 2 out of 10. Well, it's another social VR app, so some people are not into social VR apps, as is.
They're a struggle for me.
But some
To
people
me,
seem
a
to really
social
love it.
VR app is Walkabout,
Yep.
Dungeons of Eternity.
Yep.
Ghost.
Ghost of Tabor.
I almost called it Tabor Radio.
Yeah.
It's
Battle
a
Bows.
Yeah, Quantar.
Oh my God, we had so much fucking fun with Ragnarok last night.
Yeah.
Man,
The
we were playing Dungeon
Hallelujah.
of Eternity. Yeah, then we mentioned it. You were like, how about the IKEA song, the Valhallelujah?
Yeah.
And I was like, shit, you got it downloaded? You're like, nope. I was like, neither do I. So while we did a dungeon run, we both downloaded it. How many times in a row did we play Valhallelujah? Because we did it 2 or 3 times on easy mode, then medium mode and hard mode. I was sweating balls, but I had so much fun with it.
I think Brand VR was talking about Power Wash them being a 2 out of 10.
Oh.
Youch.
Oh, I don't know if he was talking about Resonite or Power Wash.
Yeah,
That's a good.
I don't know.
Oh no.
No. Oh, here it's
Now
coming.
I don't know.
Now it's
I don't
coming.
know. The pendulum
build-up's
might be
coming.
swinging. Just show me some movie watching worlds in VR chat. Interesting. VR chat's the OG. They're the ones that don't die. They don't go like they got probably
there's
the
so
biggest
many
fan base.
there's
the
so many
biggest
communities within the VR chat community.
Correct.
So.
Correct. That'll be the social app that withstands the test
get
of
it.
time. Hey, I get it though. It takes a lot of work to make
Dude,
a VR version.
I can't argue that. I'm a Power Wash flat screen sim lover. So I'd be real heated if they made it. I didn't even think that it was exclusive either.
Quest exclusive? Well,
I honestly did not think that.
for now.
I'm low-key boycotting Power Wash Sim.
For now, it's Quest only. Who knows for.
Don't feel bad, Bran. I asked for it, and they flat out didn't give it. That's funny.
Oh, we got 9 people right now, according to my thing.
But I still do want to talk to
got-
what's up, Matt? I do want to talk to
Matt Semke. What's up, VR fam?
I still want to play Ghostbusters, and I still want to play Power.
Oh yeah, we'll get to them. It's just we got such a backlog, and like I said, we're having so much fun with Ragnarok.
Oh, we did all the
night.
modes too, the
Oh,
easy,
Valhalla.
middle, and hard mode.
Yeah, how many times do you think we played Valhalla? 6.
I think 5 or 6.
Because we did easy mode at least twice.
Yep. And then we did the middle mode, and so 5.
Yeah, I played some Unplugged after.
How was that? How was that?
Oh,
On the
you
3.
you bet.
Did you use the controller mode or the hand mode?
Hand mode. Why would I play that game and use anything but hand tracking? But check this. So I did Tenacious D.
What's up, Destiny?
Rowdy.
Skiva.
What's up, peeps? We're just doing a nice little community hangout. Good to see you guys. Thanks for popping in.
Skiva busting the joint.
Yeah, what's up? Boo. We had a nice meetup with Skiva in good old Worcester.
Worcester?
Worcester,
Worcester,
if you're from out of town,
Massachusetts.
but Worcester, yeah.
It's the funnest name to show people, to have them say, like, how would you think this is?
Same with Amherst.
Worcester.
Yes.
It's Worcester.
But in Unplugged, dude, so I did Tenacious D, Roadie, and the first time I was doing so bad, I almost shut it off. I was like, dude, I keep missing.
Really?
But then, because like I just rushed into it, I didn't really adjust my guitar. So then I went reset, I adjusted my guitar, and then I hit every note. Boom. And then I did it again. I missed, and then I hit every note the next one. So I had a blast with it. It went really good. I think I got like 128 in the world.
I did, dude, remember when I used to dominate the top 10 in that
That's
game?
my favorite song to play, that one. Also,
thought, like,
Freebird's
going
fun to play, too.
Yeah, just long.
Yeah.
It's just a long song.
Roadie's so
One of my
fun.
favorite songs. Roadie's.
Remember when we talked to Ricardo from Another Way, and he said that they re-recorded
The song just for Unplugged.
Yes, and that's why that song is the best one in that game. So how's everybody doing today, too? Catching up on the chat for a second. Sorry
That's
about
weird.
the
A
sound.
social app that's a movie theater is what I get. Mm-hmm. Oh, man, that'd be tough to sit still through.
Well, somebody could troll very easily. They didn't even have to pay tickets to get in there. It could be, what up?
Well, I mean, I love the concept of watching movies and deliberately busting chops through the movie. Like picking a, like, I think it was Mystery Science
Shit,
Theater.
now we got 10 people in here. Woo, if you're in here, pop in the chat. Let us know you're here. Like I said, so far I think we got E-Pilot, Amelia, Bran, we got Matt, we got Skiva. Matt,
I don't know how Skiva has the time to be in here.
Right?
That's one busy human being.
right?
To those who think
doing
it-
podcasting himself.
Oh my God, dude.
Impact Reality, which is taking off. Now they have their own news website too,
Yeah.
XR update as well. So busy man. So good to see you still pop in here.
Yeah, it's awesome though.
Hey, what's everybody's most anticipated game coming up? Because November's a loaded month, but
Game
they're
for
starting
what?
to come out.
Game for this month or game until the end of the year?
Game until the end of the year. I mean, we look at some candidates like
Right now,
Iron
I'm
Strike
going
is
Assassin's
good.
Creed.
Me too.
Yeah,
Assassin's
and
Creed.
I wasn't honestly. I mean, I love the I played every single one of them. I mean, I subscribed to the damn monthly service on Xbox, but I wasn't as excited for it as I guess I should have been. I'm like, well, that's cool. I mean, I'm gonna like it, but it's something after when they showed that last trailer demo.
It's a full-blown AAA
and
title.
It was allegedly the in-game footage,
It's
and
a
then I'm
full-blown
seeing like
AAA title.
they deliberately show all the things that was in question, and boom, there. And then all of a sudden, I got wicked excited.
Skiva says Arizona Sunshine 2. That's another one that looks amazing.
Yeah,
I'm just so excited to play as my boy Ezio. You know, I had such good memories with Assassin's Creed 2. I still think that's the best story of
I
them all.
want Arizona Sunshine.
Arizona
too, so
Sunshine
bad.
looks so good. I just want to know what it's going to look like on the Quest 3 because the footage that they showed
was
has to be
questionable.
PC
Yeah,
VR
we had
or
the debate
PlayStation
on that.
VR 2 or CGI. It was so damn good, but I've heard some people say that they played it and loved it. But I don't think that
Who do I gotta beg for Arizona Sunshine?
that'd be Vertigo Games, sir. I don't think that they played the Quest 3 version yet, and I'm so curious on that. But even if it, I mean, we were just talking in our Discord the other day. Some people were saying,
Amelia already pre-purchased.
well, because of Vertigo Games, I mean, you've never said this. I mean, she always praises Alchemy, but when you look at Vertigo Games' library of
library of
games,
Nah,
there are
dude.
always games that Amelia loves. So I got to ask Amelia, I mean, look, Hellsweeper, Fisherman's Tale, was that Vertigo Games published?
I believe so.
I mean, is Vertigo Games one of your top favorite studios, Amelia? But nonetheless, we were talking about after the fall in our Discord the other day, and people were saying like, "Oh, it's hard to play the Quest version, you know, after playing the PC VR version." Hey, you're gonna knock over a receiver.
Oh.
That would have been tragic.
I think that would be the case in almost any game, though.
But I've only ever played the Quest version after the fall.
If you're not spoiled to PC, then you're not missing nothing.
That was one of our favorite titles when it came out. You know, 4-person zombie VR. So for people that have only used the Quest version, I mean, holy moly, that one's good too.
I loved After the Fall. That was freaking insane.
Yeah, I won't be surprised if we see a similar situation with Arizona Sunshine 2.
Yeah, that's a must.
Skiva said his ex-employer, the only ex he keeps contacting. I got all muffled. Yeah, I think my lav rolled in, so it like went against my chest. Is it better now? Fixed now? Yeah, I felt it happen too. I gotta be careful. It's not like fully clipped on. I'm trying to get. That's why we're practicing with this thing. Yeah, it did fall against my skin. Let me clip it on better. Sorry, guys. Boom. Everybody leaves. I'm out.
Not into the chest hair ASMR.
Yeah, how ruthless does it sound when I adjust my mic? Oh, Samson's in here. Samson said, "Whoa, haircut."
Samson.
Yeah, it was about time. I'm the smart one.
That's somebody we got to meet up with.
When it is.
Samson's like 45 minutes away.
Yeah, we'll do it. We got to. But when it's cold, I grow my hair. I mean, when it's cold, I cut my hair, and when it's summer, I grow it out.
Grow it out, yeah.
To be homeless. But welcome to the chat, Samson. We definitely got to meet up soon. Definitely. Like I said, it was a blast.
He's in like one of the worst traffic areas other than Cape Cod. I would wish on a human being, though.
My only thing is next time with Skiva, I want to take him from Worcester, good old Westchester. I want to show him the good old Springfield area. Let's see if he makes it out alive. I'm just kidding. Springfield's not bad. The surrounding area is not bad.
Walking around with Skiva is like you feel like you're important. You got a bodyguard with you.
And I'd argue we got underrated food. Hey, somebody else in here, midlife kid. So as a midlife kid, is that
the
like
place we went to, dude? I'm not gonna lie. It's like as much as we were talking about, we should get Skiva to this area, but
Redemption Rock Brewery.
Redemption Rock Brewery. Holy
amazing.
Crap! The vibe was perfect, dude. So it's like if I had the option of doing that or looking for a place in Springfield, I'd rather just go to Worcester.
Yeah, we had.
It's not bad.
They brew their own kombucha. They brew their own beer.
Dude, they're so chill there. They're the best.
I felt so bad right as we were leaving. Like this awesome looking food pop up was coming in. It was like vegan Caribbean food, but it smelled freaking amazing. But no, that place was really good. I'll go to Redemption Rock.
Yeah, I haven't been to a brewery that had that overall vibe. I've been to some cool breweries, but that's a great one.
How long did we sit in there before we ordered anything?
And nobody cared.
They didn't even bat.
We hogged the couch.
We went
friend's couch.
We went to the best spot and didn't order anything for 10 minutes.
Yeah, Skiva even agrees. That place was awesome.
Yeah, the coffee was good.
It's a tough sell on whether or not we would actually drag him to Springfield or just go back to a place that has a proven good vibe.
The problem is that I love so many good Massachusetts spots. So there's Springfield area spots, but then there's also like up north, more like East Hampton,
Northampton,
Amherst, even farther in like the Berkshires. There's so many good spots in Massachusetts.
Leech offers there in Cape Cod.
I don't got that money, bro. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Awesome.
Yeah, but that's a bit more of a drive. But absolutely, Cape Cod has amazing restaurants too. Amelia sent $1.50 pie. Wow. Whoa. That's actually the cheapest slice of pie you can probably get in 2023.
I have the time off for PAX East, waiting for the tickets to go on sale.
Oh, that's dope.
Damn.
Oh, and Earth Witness just sent us $10.
Damn,
what?
dude.
That's cool. No. That's wicked cool. He says he's never done a super chat. I'll change eventually these emojis and stickers and stuff like that. But PAX East, baby, let's go. It'll be a good time, hopefully.
Yeah, we're definitely rolling in Thursday, Friday, Saturday, leave probably early Sunday.
I don't know if we'll see Skiva there. I know he's got a busy time with GDC and stuff like that.
I don't know where Skiva. Skiva could be anywhere in the world.
But I will plant the seeds now. PAX East. Let's all have try to get as many developers there.
I do want to.
We'll cover VR coverage again.
Yeah. Oh no, dude. Of course. Of course.
Were we the only exclusively VR coverage
For PAX
there?
East? Yes.
Wow.
But there were other people
Should've
who
hyped it as
dabbled in
such.
it.
Should have just hyped it as such, huh? But next year, this upcoming year,
I'm not
I
even
should say.
upset about it. You
But
know?
again, huge thanks to both Amelia for the pie. Huge thanks to Earth Witness for the
Phantom
super chat.
Gourmet. Yes, I do. I have heard of Phantom Gourmet. Sorry to
Yep.
cut
Are they
you
still
off.
around? I thought that they got shut down like a year or two ago. I thought they had some big controversy.
There was some controversy.
I
just
thought
don't
that they
remember what
stopped
it
or
was.
something like that. But they would like blow up restaurants if they talked about a local restaurant. I remember when they talked about Chef Wayne's Big Mamo.
Dude, there's a
Couldn't
guy.
get in there.
Oh, look at that schedule.
Yeah, I know. And
Is that the most Jelly Belly schedule you've ever seen?
as soon
Skiva,
as
you make me jealous, man.
well, if you can pull it off, as soon as GDC ends, there's like 2 days of PAX left. So
You can take an 8-hour flight to the East Coast and then fly yourself back.
hey, I'll buy you a beer if you do that. Okay.
I'll buy you a beer.
Fucking Mateo last time got me kept not letting me get empty-handed on a beer. And
Watching that go down was like
It was my
watching
first year.
us
It was my first year.
Play like Dungeons of Eternity. Now we go no.
That's
just
not gonna
one
happen
more.
next year.
Just one more.
It's not gonna happen next
Saw
year.
this
but
road was gonna get real bumpy.
Free drinks,
and
you
we
know?
walked like probably a half mile back from the,
I was so
the party.
fucking giggly, bubbly.
I'm glad we didn't take an Uber.
But here's where we really messed up. We didn't eat at all.
Oh, Samson will be at PAX East.
Sweet.
It's getting better. It's getting better. I'm telling you.
Yeah, we didn't eat all day either. Then we ate like an hour before we started drinking at the hotel food. Which the hotel food was amazing where we
I don't
stayed.
want to do interviews on that floor this year. I want to either drag them to the media room or
Yeah. Now we
into
have
the
more
hall.
experience. Now we know what to expect. We know, come on, Samson will be
Nah,
at.
PAX East is going to be cool this year.
Start to spread the word to the developers
The
too.
day
We'll love it.
tickets go on sale, we'll have our hotel booked.
I don't know if I hear Kelly coming home.
No, that was the neighbor's car
I think so
starting.
too.
Or my car being stolen, one of the two.
Well,
Which I'm not even upset about. I'll just get a new car.
that's the worst thing.
Give me a good reason, please. I don't mind my car getting stolen, just don't drop it off all intact.
Dude,
If you're going to steal my car, don't bring it back or...
Did I tell you about the time my car got broken into and I still lived at the apartment?
Yeah, they cleaned it.
They cleaned it. Nothing was taken. I swear they went in there and were like, yo, this
Felt bad for you?
this motherfucker's more broke than us coming in here.
Why isn't he breaking
There's
into my
trash
car?
everywhere, yo. I went in there was nothing missing, and all the trash from my car was in a pile. I was like, somebody really broke in here and felt sympathy.
Or they just looked at it and were like, this is a mess. I need to I can't walk by. I can't sleep tonight knowing this exists in my backyard.
Yeah, I was low-key pissed that they didn't just steal it. I was like, damn it.
Low-key. Dude, that one in the same neighborhood that we're sitting in right now, my car in
You said that was the only
the
spot you've ever had a car
late
stolen,
80s,
right?
early 90s. Yeah, my car was in a garage. It was a Ford Escort wagon. It had like a cracked head, so I couldn't drive it down the friggin' street. And they stole it and drove it to New York City, which for that's like a 2-hour drive from here. And then torched it. So I don't even know how they got it out of the driveway, let alone
Skilled.
to New York City, dude.
Skilled. Amelia asked, what is everybody playing later? Samson says, Dungeons of Eternity. I'm determined to get to 50, level 50.
Oh, Samson, I'm with you. I heard rumor before we talked to the developer, and then after talking to him, that's it. That's all. That's my goal. And then I want all the weapon combinations that come with the reward of being level 50-ish.
But here's the thing. I know the rate we're going through it. It's not like we have 6 hours to play every day. So I know the second we max it out.
Oh no, the changes are.
They're gonna
We
add
already
more
know there's
content.
change. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's changes coming, so we're always going to be
100%.
chasing the changes. But for now, the current objective for me is,
Such a
minimally
good
level
game.
50.
Really well polished.
Hellsweeper's good. We haven't talked about it, but I'm not gonna lie.
No.
I when we got Hellsweeper and Dungeons of Eternity around the same time, I think both early,
Yeah.
and I tried
Both.
and I was pushing to focus on Hellsweeper.
You were so bummed when I said to
and
go
you're
back
like,
into.
can we just go back into Dungeons of Eternity? And I'm like, fine. But Hellsweeper, and we will get to it, but it's a great freaking game, dude.
But also, we should say that your opinion quickly changed on Dungeons of Eternity.
Oh yeah, that was, and I think I even commented.
Yeah,
like
we've
the
said- we
first
brought
time I
it up a
played it,
couple
I wasn't
times.
really sold on it, and that's because I played in
Solo
the same
tutorial.
hour, both those games back to back, and I was like, I'm liking Hellsweeper better, but we'll see what happens when we start jumping into Hellsweeper.
Well, how about this? I got made to eat my words because I remember around like May, June, maybe even a little earlier, I was saying like, hey, no more hack and slash for me. You know, a new game comes out and it's hack and slash. Oh no, I knocked out a thumbtack. Let me know if the green screen got messed up. That's funny. But for a game to be hack and slash, it's got to do something special.
Cheers, mate.
And then all of a sudden, these two great games come out: Hellsweeper and Dungeons of Eternity, both very hack and slash, and they're both great. So I got made to eat my words. I said no more hack and slash, and then two great hack and slash games come out to end the year. TPZ says I can't stay. Just wanted to quickly say hi to everyone and give this stream a little like. Cheers, everyone. Good to see you, TPZ. He's a great part of our Discord server. Yeah. Also give some good love on good old Twitter or X or on social media.
Twitter died. Someone bought and paid for it.
Well, you know.
It's called Meta. Right? And it's called X.
So I have a question. Could Meta use the name Twitter now? Like if they wanted to call Threads Twitter?
No, because I bet you anything they still own the
no,
rights to
just
Twitter.
imagine all of a sudden they rename
They're just
Threads.
calling it, yeah.
Imagine
like,
Threads gets named Twitter.
That'd be genius. Genius.
That's funny. Brands VR said 98% of VR games don't interest me, to be honest, but it sounds like that 2% is enough for you
really
to put
gotcha.
enough for you to put VR in your username.
I only need 2%.
That's true. To be honest with you, some people only need one game. My thing got muffled again.
We've talked about this as well, that in flat screen gaming or PC gaming, there's people who only play one game. That's all they're ever going to play. Don't give a shit what comes out.
That's what I'm saying. You only need one game
correct.
For some gamers.
So it's like
99%
if that's
of
your
games
thing,
good.
then 2%. It doesn't matter if that's one game.
100%.
But you really enjoy it, then that's enough until something else comes down the line.
To be honest with you, if it wasn't for the podcast, would we hop as much as we do? Maybe not even. You know?
I'd be no, definitely not.
Well, so it's for the better that we do. We've gotten to experience so much, but like, you know, I also get that it's not like you need to like every single game. You just need to like games enough that you can keep playing them to take up your time.
Well, it's cool too because as more of these games and experiences are coming out, and I love that I can differentiate the two because I'm thinking you are seeing more experiences versus just games.
Mm-hmm.
It's just there's going to be more stuff for everybody. Where a year ago, 2 years ago, it was pretty one-sided, one-dimensional with the store. Where now you're seeing, I mean, there's still niches in my opinion that haven't even been touched on, and that'll be your Civ rant. But
yeah, I'll get to that in a moment too. I'll talk about Civ, how badly I want Civ in VR any day. Grand real-time strategies in general, they're a no-brainer. Board games, I can't believe that we have Demio, Catan, Perispera, Eternal Starlight, and people still say it doesn't work. It's like, it removes all the friction of both.
Demio?
Yeah,
you said Demio, right?
Yeah, Demio and Catan for board games. I would not have been able to learn Catan, how to play Catan.
I would have never played Catan.
If it was not in VR.
It is on a scene in The Big Bang Theory.
You don't have to set up pieces in VR. There's no losing pieces. Dude. There's no breaking rules. You can play AI and just, you go to do something wrong, you learn. It's so much easier to learn a board game. It removes all the friction. You don't have to deal with people getting together. So board games are a no-brainer for VR. We talk about it all the time. Mm-hmm. Whether they're more sophisticated, complex one like, RPG board games, but even the basic ones like Monopoly, the Game of Life, Hasbro sitting on a gold mine. Board games are amazing for VR.
Someone's just got to do it. You're just preaching it.
And
Someone's
then also
got to actually bite the bullet.
Real-time strategy, again, for strategy game fans.
Just don't let a AAA studio do it, and I'm happy.
Right? You need somebody like
I need a studio I've never heard of
like the
to make the board games because
the
then
same
it'll
way
be done right.
Combat Waffle Studios did with Ghost of Tabor. You need them to just come in and
be different, but
take the chance. Take the chance. And
That's
I get it. It's easy for me to say I'm not putting down the money, but
no
real-time strategy
and correct. Reggie eating them.
Correct. No breaking rules. You learn. It's so much easier
is great,
to learn.
by the way, Pilot. It's an easy one to find in our Discord to get people to play with.
And then real-time strategy, the ability to navigate a map just by grabbing and pulling, expanding, shrinking. Also, you ever deal, as things can get pretty sophisticated in real-time strategy games, sometimes you click on the wrong. It's just a hassle managing everything, opening up this menu. But if you have that all in front of you visually, you go on your wrist, you can flip through menus
the best
there.
part?
Boom, boom. It's just so much easier.
There's no cheating.
For the board games and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
like I keep saying, you can't break any rules.
You give a group of people Monopoly, and one of them's maybe in the 12 age demographic. You don't want to make that person the bank. You're gonna see all those 500s disappear.
No, it's even better. So don't even get me freaking started on it. There's something
and
else.
what I like too is like with the multiplayer with the board games is it opens up more to that whole international play where you can play people from. So that's one of the things I used to love playing chess online was not playing chess with people in my neighborhood or in my country, but was like getting my ass kicked by people from other countries. And it was awesome because and this was the early days of, when chess games were just web-based and shitty, and you could play people on the internet and you had your own ranking systems, but that made it like super fun. So for board games, come on.
Can't say it enough. Civilization in VR. Where you at, Sid Meier's? I mean, it's
Red Alert. That's what I want.
But these grand strategy games
Alert
in
2,
general.
not specifically.
These grand strategy
There's a lot of areas, but there's no reason you can't take some of these older games and port them over, and they're going to look amazing in VR.
I swear I had something I was going to say right before that ran. No idea.
Oh, well.
What it was. It's gone. It's in the ethos
That's
now.
what happens when you're live.
Yes, sir. Well, that's
Your
what happens
thoughts
when
disappear
you
and
start
they
getting
die.
passionate about board games in VR, man. And like I said, more importantly to me, real-time strategy. But it's just a gold mine. I know that they would sell.
My problem with chess in VR, Bran, is it's so quiet.
Oh my God, when we faced each other, we didn't talk. But it's a great...
It's like legit playing
But
chess.
that's actually a great example. It's a great medium for that type of gaming,
It's a
too.
very sophisticated game we play here.
Yeah, chess in VR was great. Chess Club by Otter's Lab.
Yeah.
Oddly, no pun intended, the same developers behind Les Mills' Body Combat. I always love when developers have these huge deviations.
Les Mills was, dude, when that came out,
Amazing
that was
game.
great.
Amazing
It's
game.
still great.
Had a friend who would take 15 minutes to move a pawn. I'm telling you, we should have recorded us playing. We said maybe like 5 words.
It's all right. I had a friend who could tell you how many moves you were going to lose by. He was like a Sheldon in chess. It was stupid. It's embarrassing and humiliating too when someone's like, "Haha, you're going to lose in 4 moves." But the best chess players, they know.
Right from the start.
Damn, dude. Some of them. I mean, especially if you're a novice,
Here's Reggie too. You can tell he's napping.
The Queen's
a bit with
Gambit.
his straight arms.
That was a phenomenal movie. If you haven't seen it.
Yeah.
And they're adding to it. Or it wasn't a movie, it was a TV show. But phenomenal. 15 minutes to move a pawn.
That's ruthless.
I had an ongoing chess game with a neighbor. I'd go into his house every night and move a chess piece on the board so we could drag out the chess game for as long as it took.
What is Screensaver VR? You all have referenced it a couple times. And ePilot's referring, they keep talking about Elite Dangerous. Elite Dangerous, I've heard nothing but good things on.
Elite Dangerous in flat screen is fucking awesome.
So I can imagine.
Don't they have Elite Dangerous too? Or am I going nuts? Elite Dangerous is the pilot the spaceship one. I'm almost positive. I think.
Another note too. I think they announced another.
I remember
Sniper
Battle
Elite
Chess. I still look on the Xbox store for like low budget chess games, and they still exist. I just haven't bought them because I used to love when they started animating the chess pieces. Like your guy will go over and fucking punch the other piece or take out a sword and slash them. It just, even though you knew it didn't matter, the move you just made. But I loved animated chess pieces.
It's a program where you're going to screensavers in VR. All right, that sounds interesting. Can I try to hit the exact corner in a box? You ever watch the screensaver? Like ball,
the move one,
where it bounces and you just wait for it to perfectly hit inside the corner.
Remember those old Tandy Radio Shack? I think remember the 3 or 4 lines of code on the old Tandy computers in the stupid early 80s. so you could get your name to go all across. And then they teach you how to do, took like probably 30 minutes, but you could do a white box outline. And then you could do the one where box inside the box. That was about as far as the basic programming skills back then.
It's funny, in the Unity tutorial, when you first start to learn C#, the first thing they teach you is the Hello World tutorial. They teach you how to script in Hello World as a debugging error. Both one time on load instance and one time every frame.
Elite is the space game I'm thinking of. Yeah, I have that on, I definitely have it on Xbox. And if I remember correctly, like the controls are pretty decent. Because you can, I mean, it's space, so you can go any direction. I think if I remember, the spaceship is almost like Battlestar Galactica, like old school spaceship, but it was fun.
That's another genre we don't have a whole bunch.
Battlestar Galactica?
No. Just space flying games.
No, I've actually wondered that, and I think it's just the processing power of the standalone is the only reason. Because otherwise it's going to look like, I'm sure they could do VR asteroids, you know, but not.
Well, since I've done my rant on board games and real-time strategy games, I guess I can ask the chat, what's a genre or series flat screen that you would love to see in VR? Doesn't have to be in a specific series, like I'm referencing Civilization or Red Alert.
Elite's not on Quest, right?
No.
PC only.
Pretty sure. I'm like 99.9999% sure. Same with Star Wars Squadrons.
No mouse and no hard drive. Elite Dangerous has an update called Odyssey that adds on foot. Very badly broken.
Wow. On foot?
Amelia, I remember when Tandy computers took tape cassettes. That's how you loaded a program on. There was no floppy. It was like a tape cassette.
And now you put a VR headset on your head.
And you know what was painful? Hitting the two buttons on the player and watching those two little flashing boxes in the corner for like 20 minutes to load a game. Yep. Crazy.
My equivalent of that is remembering JPEGs on the internet loading slowly from top down. Remember that? How long it would take a picture to load on a computer? You could watch that shit go from top to bottom too.
Shit, I remember no internet. But no, my first computer was a Commodore 64. That was amazing. Color monitor, dude.
I'll probably wrap this baby up in like 5 minutes too, just because 4 episodes to edit, and it kicks off pretty big tomorrow.
I'm actually admittingly a little hungry. I won't be calling sushi in the air tonight.
Tomorrow's episode is, should we say it? Well, we gotta say it if it's coming out tomorrow.
Tomorrow,
right?
Yeah, go for it.
Where we have an
Only
interview.
the people on the live chat will know.
Yeah, we have an interview. Well, I'll post it on social media very shortly too. But you guys get the first.
Yeah,
scoop
you
on
guys will know first though.
We're interviewing Les Stroud of Survivor Man.
Les Stroud's the original Survivor Man.
Yes, he's of, like they drop him in the forest, the Arctic.
Wherever, it doesn't matter.
They talk, they drop him with just the cameras. He survives for a week. I think later in the series it became 10 days.
But what his shtick is they always wanted him to do staged survival.
He never would.
And that's his thing.
There were other survival people that would stay in hotels and,
Bear Grylls.
Yeah. But he never claimed that he didn't.
Yeah, man. Since you're gonna bring it up, he like, and that was pre-cancel culture, so he was getting hammered pretty bad because they're like, he's staying at the Holiday Inn, and it's like, who gives a shit? You're learning something.
Correct.
Nowhere in his show did I think or believe that what he was going through was accidentally real.
But that was Bear Grylls. On the other side, Les Stroud with Survivor Man, never any bullshit. As real as it gets. Drop him in the wilderness.
That's what made him, he's like, if we're going to do it, it's going to be done our way, but...
I don't know if anybody's a Survivor Man fan. I don't know if anybody's a Les
Stroud fan. Or you know Les Stroud, you can hear him tomorrow.
Yeah, because they just had a Survivor Man VR
experience.
quote-unquote game. Yeah, experience.
It's not genred as a game.
And it doesn't... wrong description of it. It's an educational experience.
If you buy it thinking it's a game, then you're going to be upset at yourself.
But if you buy it expecting an educational simulation that's going to teach you some survival tips.
Earth Witness knows where I'm coming from with
the cassette for the Tandies.
Yep.
So yeah, we have an interview with Les Stroud dropping tomorrow, as well as with one of the lead gameplay or lead designers, Andrew. So we have both of them on to talk Survivor Man VR, how they got the experiences for the game, keeping it real. It's a great interview, so that'll be dropping first thing tomorrow morning.
Yeah, that was just a fun one to do. From a selfish standpoint, I was like,
we used to watch Survivor
I've
Man
seen
together.
all the Les Stroud shows. He's honest to goodness, a decent human being. The Apple IIe, I think the Apple II Plus my friend had up the street, and holy crap, was it cool. That's dude, you want to go way back? On the Apple II Plus, you could play Castle Wolfenstein. And through all the Castle Wolfenstein games, the best version has always been that first version. It's hard to say why or whatever, but it was just
good gameplay structure.
Never played anything like it. And then there was a ship game where you were a pirate, and you have to blast the other ships, and then you'd go on to them and have a sword fight on it. And Apple II Plus was, if I remember, it had color, I think. And then it started, you were able to play games that, like, I never thought I'd be able to play this game on a computer. These are only arcade games. Like, that concept, And even though Atari, they had Asteroids and Space Invaders, it's like, it wasn't an emulator of the game. They needed that massive freaking unit just to run that game. So you just, Apple II Plus was amazing. So jealous my friend had it. And I think that took the floppies too. I don't think that was like you needed tape for.
Amelia said Toxic made a golf game for Tuesday. I'm guessing scheduled an event in our Discord. Probably of Walkabout. Walkabout's a community favorite.
Either that or Golf Plus.
Yeah, both are amazing.
Golf Plus is the longer haul though, because it's full course,
Correct. Seems like Walkabout's definitely a community favorite.
Walkabout just crushes it.
Yeah.
And from day one, they've like been a community game. It's like you want to play it with more people and we love playing it together. But if we have an opportunity to do, 2 or 3 more, come on, man, it's just a lot more fun. And then you get to see the different ways other people might take the hole. So I love it. And I had a great time when I played with I can't remember what course it was. Keep thinking it was the last one, and it wasn't. Damn.
It hit me what I was gonna say before.
It's all right. I'm done yapping.
Iron Strike.
Yeah.
It's coming out like around the same time as Assassin's Creed. Fortunate timing for them. Unfortunate.
Yeah. I would take that whole 2 week off.
But I feel like that's a game that's a sleeper. It looks so good. I was a big fan of Iron Lights was the original. That was the one-on-one PvP one. What I would joke is the original Broken Edge. It was really cool. A bunch of different classes. Iron Lights was a lot of fun. And I'm going to have so much fun with Iron Strike. But I'm not seeing it be talked about a bunch because there's so many releases coming in November. But it's a great developer with E. McNeil. It's a co-op roguelite. I mean, we got to play it just on that. It looks really good. I think that's not the number one game I'm looking forward to coming out this year with games like Assassin's Creed, but I think that's the sleeper of them. I think that's the one that's not getting the attention.
Really?
That's going to be the best in relation to the attention it's getting. I think it's going to be a phenomenal game. I'm so excited to get my hands on it. But
I think,
just the
what I
timing
think
of
the
release.
sleeper's going to be? The one that we still don't know about.
Yeah.
The one that's just waiting in the dark to make its little
Debut.
little drop.
Yeah.
Damn, there's just so much good shit. And it's like, look, I'm impressed that you can be a vampire in VR now.
Yeah, Vampire the Masquerade.
Masquerade. Dude, you grab people and you can...
Fast travel, man. Great studio.
Oh, I wish I could be a vampire.
So many good games coming out, man, and that have just come out.
And again, the ones that... It's
November,
always those ones
December.
that we're not talking about that are being stealthy that are... There's always one in the bunch that's good. So, I don't know. It's going to be a great
2023's
holiday
had
season.
Amazing games released this year. I mean, Ghost of Tabor in early access, Barbaria, Iron Light, I mean, dude, so many. That was to kick off the
Barbaria
show,
was
Dungeons of
a
Eternity.
great example too of like.
Did I say the Light Brigade? But Dungeons of Eternity, now we're getting
No,
Assassin's
Barbaria is a
Creed.
great example of why if you have a really good product and you know it's a good product, then you need to spend the money on a good marketing team, or reach out to one of the PR companies.
Why, you don't feel like it got the love it deserved?
No.
Because it's a very well. I still own that game all the time.
And I think it came out at a time where it was easy for it to get buried. It had like a small window.
Came out in
peak,
that March, April time.
I think just we've reached that point, and they to me are that time edge point of when you have to take that marketing aspect. And again, I mean,
Iron Strike might have their position.
if I were them, I'd rather put
release.
that off and again pay a PR company to just.
An Impact Reality.
Yeah, I'm not trying to plug Skiva on it, but I'm gonna plug Skiva on it because
Barbaria is a phenomenal game.
That's a great example of someone or a team that probably could have taken the game into the mainstream a little, because it's still a great fucking game.
It's so fun, like I said.
But so many people I know haven't
It's got a lot of
played
updates too.
Yeah. Oh no, dude, you jump in there constantly.
All the time. I gotta check out who tried to fight me.
But it could have been,
it
could have represented itself better, and we're at that point where if you don't do that,
there's too many other games.
You could get crushed. And you could get crushed. And
now,
and have the know-with-all to have people on the inside who might have a little glimpse of big games that are coming to be like, look, we're going to avoid, October 1st to the 12th because, can't say who's coming, but somebody's coming, and you don't want to compete with this, and we're just,
And I think right now Iron Strike's carrying that position that Barbaria had, because so many good games coming in November. I haven't played Iron Strike.
Let's see how it's marketed.
It looks amazing.
Let's see what it
coming out
comes
like
up
November
again.
16th. It's coming out in like 11 days.
Okay. They have their window.
It's coming quick.
We'll see.
It's like November 16th or November 14th, 17th, something like that. Somewhere in that vicinity. But it's going to be a really freaking good game, but like, I don't know if it's going to get the attention it deserves with all these. But it looks, I haven't played it yet either. It just looks so freaking good. And
If the biggest hype for it comes from you to me, then that's a problem.
I know.
You get what I'm saying?
I know.
Like, that's a small problem.
But I'm excited for it.
So fuck it, I am plugging Skiva and his company because it's like we're officially at that point. And we talked about it weeks ago too. I think a developer, like, the days of just making something and getting good results are done. There has to be promotion behind it. There has to be a little marketing push, a surge, whether it's sending out, boxes and
2 weeks we see Impact working with Barbaria and Iron Strike, we know what happened.
I mean, listen, there's another problem with using marketing companies and PR companies is like
you got to be good too.
The really good ones, yeah, they have proven quantifiable results for what
the
people have invested in, and you can't say yes to everybody. And eventually your plate gets full until a schedule opens up.
Barbaria is one that's one of the
Barbaria is a great freaking game.
And that's a great example of one that could use a push. I don't know if Iron Strike's going to be of that quality, but it looks really good.
We'll have to see, but the times are a-changing, kid.
Yeah, but Barbaria, that was probably the one that got buried the most in the first half of the year. And again, I'm worried Iron Strike becomes the second one. But two great games. I mean, again, 2023 was full of great releases. It's probably the first year that we're seeing games get buried because of other releases.
So far, what was the biggest disappointment of 2023?
I don't think I had one.
Was there an epic disappointment?
I didn't have one personally. Of a game that I was hyped for and I went into and it's not living up to that hype.
Maybe the only... Reggie said, I've talked too much today. My throat is dry.
Yeah, we'll wrap it up in a minute.
Maybe the just non-announcement or unconfirmed. So I went into a chat group about GTA.
Oh, Grid Legends.
Oh, was that 2023?
I'm pretty sure, yeah. Let me check.
If that is, then Grid Legends definitely takes the cake for what should have been one of the biggest releases of the year. And you know what sucks is, dude, I was playing it not too long ago, and it's like, the mechanics work good.
Ooh, 3.2.
3.2?
On the Quest store. What's up, dog?
Yeah, see, that's unfortunate. And that's a great example
of January 12th, 2023.
So
they just make it.
Shame on you.
And then Firewall Ultra, Sierra Squad 2. Those were PSVR 2 titles We don't have the PSVR 2 yet. Sony, if you want to call us, you can find me
Yeah,
at...
just drop 2
You can either
PS5s
contact
and
me.
the headset.
You can either contact me at rufftalkvr@gmail.com or at damien@rufftalkvr.com.
go
Either
for
way,
it. We'll take 2.
tell you where you can send 2 PlayStation 5s and 2 PSVRs, please. You know, no, I'm just kidding. I don't really expect such a thing. But no, I did hear controversial things. Did you hop into Ghostbusters yet? I haven't had a chance to check it out. No keys, so it's like we got to check out what we got keys to before we hop into Ghostbusters and stuff like that. But have you had a chance to check out Ghostbusters personally, or are you going off of the commonly received? Okay, try setting your YouTube string to low latency. That'll help. I don't know how to do such a thing. I'll be honest with you. Do you want me?
Just start clicking on shit. What's the worst that can happen? A little clickety click here. Clickety
I think I got to do that before it goes because I see the option. It's on normal latency, but I can't change anything.
So that off syncs the footage.
So I'll fix that for next one. Thank you very much, Earth Witness. Appreciate the tip.
Earth Witness dropping some.
So Skiva, I'm gonna guess if you say I have and I've played a lot, that your thoughts aren't positive. If you're counting it in the.
I know there's a delay
year.
from what I'm reading to what I'm saying, but I did hear some initial reaction from Skiva, and it made me want to play it. But it was that just the replayability of it was the only area I felt like, you know, I don't want to quote Skiva at all, but may have only said a couple more times. So that's kind of a weak replayability. I'm a little bummed about that.
I've heard very hot and cold
but
things.
I still gotta try it, dude. I mean, I remember the console version of Ghostbusters way back in the day. And get the hell out. I gotta try it. But actually, if Skiva said he played a lot, then that's playing it more than 2 or 3 times.
But it's in the disappointment. Maybe it's good, but he thought it was going to be so good, you know?
Yeah, it's one I do want to get my hands on, though. To good, bad, or indifferent.
These community hangouts are fun, man. Every time we got extra time. I don't know how we had extra time today. 3 interviews, dude.
We're psychopaths.
3 interviews.
No
we
doubt.
did on Friday.
This whole month has just been way over the top.
4 interviews coming this week. 2 being recorded next week.
Taking time off from work.
2 the following week.
Oh, yeah. It's okay for a few hours.
Nothing
makes
that's kind of common to what I've heard. Unfortunate.
See, that's so
I
bumming.
gotta check it out though. Same with Power Wash Simulator. We'll check them out. But I think Reg is asking
Come on, in dreams.
to go out. So
Let
me wrap this baby up. I think Reggie said we're on overtime. But we'll definitely do another one. If we can, let's do another one next week. If we can.
We got 3 more interviews next week?
No, 2. 2 interviews. Potentially
2 interviews and news.
Potentially.
Okay.
If we got time, we'll do another one next week.
Why not?
We can never promise.
You can't be crazy one weekend in a row. Just stay on the crazy train.
And then, Skiva, don't be scared to send the word to peeps either. We have our Ruff Talk VR gaming showcase on February 2nd that we're filling out, taking in applications for now. So if there's any developers or studios.
I wonder if it was the Commodore 64. It wasn't.
We're going to be showing trailers for existing games with new updates coming to them. We're going to be showing trailers for previously announced games with new info. And we're going to be showing some trailers for some never before announced stuff.
Ooh,
so
exclusive?
If you're a game studio...
Are you implying exclusive?
If you're a game studio, you have trailers you want to show out either for a new game, an upcoming game, or just new stuff for your already existing game. Go fill out the application for our gaming showcase. And hopefully we can see you partaking in that. And then for the YouTube peeps, just a reminder, we got our YouTube memberships now, which is the same as our Patreon. So don't feel an obligation to do both. It's literally the same perks that are available on Patreon. We have available directly through YouTube, such as on-air shoutouts, Discord chat. Amelia sent us a $10 desktop PC fund. Calling us out. That's unfortunate because that means when we get a PC, because we've been talking about getting a PC for video editing.
Well, yeah,
that means that we have to get 2 that are VR ready,
That's going to be tough, man.
Well, now we have incentive. But yeah, we have like the YouTube memberships, like what Amelia just did. You can donate in the chat and stuff like that. So hopefully that's kind of fun to do while we're doing these these community hangouts. You know, we'll try to drop some tidbits, make it worth your while. But again, the showcase,
Well, then
February
eventually,
2nd.
if we grow, we'll do it.
Yeah.
You know, on a more consistent basis than dropping these stealthy. That's when we can do like good Q&A and shit like that.
And I should say the gaming showcase is going to premiere live on YouTube on February 2nd at 1 p.m.
Yep.
2024.
But we do have deadlines.
So yes.
Deadlines.
If you're a developer, your studio,
Deadlines.
you want to join in, check that out. Also, we'll probably do some more, setting our pre-recorded interviews as premieres on YouTube this week. That seemed like it went really good next week. If people like that, we got a good crowd. They seem to like it.
We could probably use my desktop for an editing computer, and then we'll just each get VR.
We'll look into it.
Because I know mine. The only thing mine can't do is
VR.
Mm-hmm. It's just under the
threshold.
Everything but the video card.
Well,
so
we'll
the computer itself can handle it.
We'll look into it.
See.
Yeah,
anyways,
sure.
yeah, I gotta eat, man.
Yeah, thank you all for joining today. Stay tuned for a loaded week of interviews this
Starting
week.
with Les Stroud.
Let's see, who do we have pop in here? We had Brand VR,
He'd be
Amelia.
our most famous Canadian we're speaking to, eh?
Les Stroud?
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah. We have Amelia
We didn't
in
call
here.
him Hoser.
No.
What's up, Hoser?
As learned by
Hey,
King Canuck
Hoser.
last week. We got Amelia in here, Brand VR, Skiva. We had ePilot 007. We had Matt popped in. TPZ popped in for a moment. We had Earth Witness, who also donated. We had Samson popped in. This was a fun time. Like
And Skiba!
We had Midlife Kid. He hopped in. So, bunch of fun stuff. So yeah, we'll do it again next week, hopefully, if we have time. If not, we'll do it the following week. But we'll do it whenever we can. And stay tuned for premieres of our stuff next week. Gaming showcase in February.
Yeah, some really exciting interviews this week.
We really don't
They're
miss...
always exciting, so I hate saying that. But,
yeah. But we don't really miss...
Sometimes you do them and you're just like, that was just a lot of fun.
But we don't really miss weeks either, so we're going to have a bunch more content between now and our gaming showcase as well.
Mind Jive.
So.
Jacob Smith.
Renee Lopez. Oh, that's freaking funny. That's from Jacob Smith in our Discord. That's a running Discord joke. Definitely go hop in the Ruff Talk VR chat or Discord and check that out. And Mind Jive, thanks for popping in too. Let me end this thing, otherwise I never will.
Yeah. Do a 24-hour stream.
Super fun.
I would do that.
Yeah. Oh, Jamie Rex said good day too. So this was a lot of fun. We'll keep doing it. Stay tuned.
Jamie Rex.
Check us out next time.
The most jammin' T-Rex you'll ever meet.
And
we're out. Night, Earth Witness.
Check you
Good
out
night,
later.
everybody.